morning. I'm in such a better mood today. And I'm well rested and I feel a lot more prepared for this race. And in general, I already did start packing because today is going to be my last full day here. And then I leave tomorrow morning on the road. And yeah, I definitely have bags and stuff underneath my eyes. So right now I'm going to have to get some coffee. And then from there, I'm not going to cook breakfast today. Probably going to cook breakfast tomorrow morning. Maybe. Probably not though. I might cook the breakfast when I get back, but I'm going to get the coffee right now. I'm going to go ahead and head out and get some coffee. And, but yeah, I already started packing. And I'm going to also start taking out some of this trash and recycling that I have together here so that I don't have to do that, after the race or anything like that. But yeah, I looked at the schedule like 5 times this morning already because I didn't want to have the same issue again. And I found out the place I parked at originally yesterday is a good place to park for the race today. It's right in between, it's actually right at the finish line, but it's like, I want to say a mile and a half away from the start. So I can park my car and then walk to the start. I'm going to probably plan on being there though around 3. Because I know they're going to start closing the roads and everything. And I want to make sure I get in there on time. And if I don't, I do have contingent plans where else I can park. Because now I have an idea of places I can park and it's not a nightmare. But the place I was going to park at yesterday, the second place I was going to, that was actually closer to the 5K start. So I don't want to park over there. That part I figured out. And I know now how I got so confused. If you go on the main website, it doesn't, the details for the 5K, you have to literally search for it. Everything is about the half marathon, like everything, which I get that, but no, I don't. I'll be honest, I don't. Because most places, when they do a 5K and like, if they do more than one event, in order to avoid this type of thing from happening, they try to have the start, they try to have the race where at the same place of the start both days, or they'll do the finish both days. Or they'll have the finish be, they have it where somehow, some way, you're at the same spot you would be for like both the 5K and the half. And almost all the friends I know who've done Vegas before have never done the 5K. So honestly, I don't think I would have even been able to get any help even when it came to that either. And so anyway, water on the bridge, no pun intended, because it was raining yesterday. And also I'm glad I didn't have to run in that. Because I probably would feel horrible today. But anyway, I am gonna head on out. I already started packing. I already have my race stuff together already because I'm just like, today is the business trip. Today is the reason why I'm even here. We gotta have this together. Anyway, I will talk to you. So I'm actually checking out a different coffee shop today. I haven't been to this one yet, but we'll see. It is called Sunrise Coffee Shop. It was close by, so I figured I would try that out. But yeah, after this, I'm gonna head back to the Airbnb and just relax until I want to say I'm gonna start getting ready around 1:30 and get cleaned up and try to leave around 2-ish. Yeah, I just don't want to take any chances this time around. I'll just use the restroom there. Yeah, and hopefully get the weather. It's so much better today than it was yesterday. So hi. So I am just chilling, waiting to get ready to leave soon. I'm probably gonna leave like in an hour. So I'm planning on getting there by like 2:30. Yeah, 2:30. Because that's when the village opens at 2. I'm gonna try to get there around 2:30, 3 o'clock. I just don't want to have the issues I had yesterday. As you can tell, I am prepared this time. I already have my racing stuff on. because I'm just so prepared. Like, I'm ready to do this. I'm really ready to do this. Like, I have my goo in on my persons. I already have my IDs on my persons and money on my persons. I have my gear stuff. I have my stuff in my gear check that's already ready to go in my bag, so I could take that with me. Yeah, so we're just gonna wait it out, and hopefully all is well. The weather looks a lot better today than it did yesterday. So there's that. I feel really rested today, like completely rested after I had my little mini meltdown. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep my rant in or not. Yeah, because I haven't edited the video yet, so I may or may not keep the rant. Yeah. So those who watched the video yesterday will see if it's there or not. But yeah, so I'm just ready to go. I'm representing a lot of things by happenstance because I forgot to bring my sleeves. I normally wear sleeves when it's cooler. I do have capris on again, but I did not bring my sleeves, so I have to wear my long sleeve that I have. But it matches my shirt that I always wear when I race. This shirt, I wear it almost all the time now. It's like my signature shirt that I wear. It's one of my old running groups I used to be part of. I thought of joining the group again. I might not. We'll see how the toe and all that goes, because what happens on this race today is going to determine a lot of things on how the race season's going to go. All the things I'm planning on doing in the fall, I'm going to do, because I think by then things should be better. But it's just some of the stuff that I've planned for like the spring-ish, early summer. I'm not sure. Yeah, but anyway, I just wanted to check in real quick, because today I'm actually kind of bored because I'm not doing anything, because in my head I'm thinking I don't want to get distracted. I've been editing videos, but that's all I've been doing. And packing, getting ready to go, because again, as I mentioned, this is my last day in this location, and then I'm going to be doing a scenic ride tomorrow through Nevada / Arizona to get to my next destination. I'm not flying there, I'm going to be driving there. And we'll see what happens. Yeah, but I guess if you notice, I'm a little off right here. This has just been weird. Weird things have happened this past year for me, and I'm not sure why. It hasn't been bad. It hasn't really been good. It's just been weird. And I'm trying not to be stressed. This is kind of actually, I might keep all this, because this is what happens when a race hasn't happened right away for me. And I think I'm about to see how this goes, but I kind of have a consensus of how I feel about this ahead of time. I don't want to be that way, but I have a feeling I have a consensus about how this is going to go. I generally like to do races first thing in the morning, because when I don't, I'm thinking about the race. I'm like, my anxiety's through the roof. All of it's nuts leading up to it. And when it's like an evening race, that's the other thing. I don't know what to eat. I don't know how to eat properly for an evening race, because I'm like, crap, I'm probably going to use the restroom, because it's a longer distance race too. So there's just a lot of variables that, like, I don't really love when it's an evening race versus when you do it first thing in the morning. Because also for me, when I do longer distances, or in general, when I run first thing in the morning, I do that on a pretty empty stomach. I don't like to have a lot in the system. But yeah, it's okay. Figure it out. I am caffeinated, so at the very least, I hopefully whatever I had will move along before the race, minus the caffeine, and that stays there, and it'll be a good race, hopefully. But I am going to keep this. I'm probably just going to chop and screw some of this stuff, though, just because I don't want to keep everything in the video. But I'm just trying to give you guys a feel of what it's like For those who don't run races, for those who run races, they totally get this. Or, I mean, anything that's like high stress, even though it's something that's fun, you might be this way. But I'm someone that's naturally kind of, I don't want to say a worrywart, because I'm not really a worrywart, but I think of all scenarios. Just think of it, put it that way. Good and bad. It's like I'm always doing an equation in my head. And so I'm just like, yeah, so I wanted to keep, like, I'm also, one thing I've noticed too, because I've been doing a lot of vlogging this whole entire week, more than usual. I'm learning that I need to, like, you know, cut things down in clips so that it's easier for me to download or upload. Because, and I also need to figure out a better way to streamline the uploading and stuff like that. And I think I might ask for help on that. Let me know your thoughts on that, or not. I think I'm just talking right now, just be talking. But yeah, this is what happens when you're waiting for an event. Or just like anxiety. I'm by the restroom, so I could go use a restroom and handle that. I just had my cookie. Oh, this is the coffee shop. This is not the coffee shop I went to today, but apparently the coffee shop I went to the other day also is affiliated with the coffee shop I went to today, because they're the roaster. So that's the coffee that this other coffee shop is carrying, is Motherland Mothership coffee roaster. Kind of similar to, like, if you're in the city, Intelligentsia. I think Intelligentsia is even like that in, like, the tri-state area too, like in the New York City area too. They're kind of a huge holding. But they're like that also in Chicago. A lot of the coffee shops carry Intelligentsia. Wisconsin is more their own thing. But yeah. But other random things, because I think right now I just want to random talk. So I saw that a coffee shop down the street from where I live, they were hiring for part-time, and I'll be lying if I didn't say I wasn't partially curious. So I'll have to see what hours that they're looking for, and it's not realistic. I wouldn't be able to do it because their hours are too short. Like, they don't have long enough evening hours for it to work, but their evening hours are actually true evening hours. Like, actually, I would strongly consider it, like, trying to work there like twice a week. Well, they call for 3 to 5 times a week, but I would like do at least 3 times a week. I could totally do that again. I kind of miss it. That's kind of why I was just looking at it. I was like, And it came on my timeline. But I don't know if I need to do that if I'm doing this too. So, I mean, I just feel like I just have so much going on. Other thing is, I've been pretty distracted from thinking about everyday life since I've been here, which has been nice. So even though I feel high strung, I'm not as high strung as it's actually kind of eye-opening of how high strung I really was coming here, and why I just felt so, because I've been trying not to think about those other things, life stuff, you know. I have a lot of stuff in the pipeline of things I want to do. But yeah, I'm probably not going to keep this. I don't even know. I'm kind of going back and forth. I know my videos that I'm doing, that I did yesterday, I'm going to be editing that. Because as I was thinking about that story time, I was like, some of those people in that story time, they now follow my channel because I gave them my information to follow my channel. So I'm just like, crap. I actually had to like chop and screw that a little bit so it doesn't sound offensive. Because I was trying not to be offensive. And I was trying to be fun. But yeah. I don't want to upset certain people before I even blow up, you know, or get more views. I want people to want to watch my content. So I don't want to ruffle. I don't want to ruffle feathers yet. I don't want to ruffle feathers at all. So, yeah, that's something that I just thought of earlier on. Just like, oh man, Oh yeah, and the more people follow you, the more you kind of have to like be really careful about how you tell stories. And you also gotta make sure you don't incriminate people. I didn't use anyone's real name because for one, I didn't know anyone's real name, but I still don't want anything to come off as me being shady because that's just never really my intention. When I'm shady half the time, I'm not trying to be. It's just like, I can't hide the expressions on my face. So if I feel a certain way, you will see it in my face, even though I'm trying to be friendly. It's just, I can't help it. It's like, my face naturally reads. It just reads people for filth. It's like my face and my brain, they're not connected. Not at all. I don't try to, I'm just kind of like, you know, that's just kind of, I'll give looks like that. I'm just like, all right. But, yeah, I'm just trying to stay calm and chill out and get ready to go. I'm going to be leaving probably about 30 minutes to head on out. To ease on down the road. Also, since the weather is nicer, it shouldn't be too bad. Now when the sun goes down, that's a whole nother story, but by then I think I'm going to be moving enough. It won't really matter. Oh, also, I'm repping the city. I'm repping my running group. McKellar's. The Chi-Town edition. So I'm repping them. Yeah, also, so my cat sitter. I think I alluded to in another video, we have not been in the best of space lately, but he's still watching my cats. And he sent me the sweetest thing ever. It was the cutest thing. It was so cute. And this was in the middle of me like being all like mad about what happened yesterday and kind of ranting. And also around the same time I was talking to my parents. So like between talking to my parents and then seeing that, I was like, wow. So it just makes me think maybe I should, I don't know, I feel like a conversation needs to be had. And it's not even a thing. I'm pretty sure a conversation's going to be had when I get back. Because, well, he's going to be there. And yeah, I'm debating whether I should post it. I think I might post it on my personal channel of what he did. It was the cutest, most hilarious thing. Only reason why I'm not sure if I want to post it here or on like my just like regular thing, my regular IG that's not related to this, is because like I haven't formally introduced my cats yet. Like y'all probably saw, if you've seen any of my other previous videos, which by the way, Get Fit With Me, Yoga Edition, one of my cats almost always makes an appearance. So view that please. If you're a cat lover, especially. Or animal lover. Or if you just love yoga. Or if you just want to look for something different. Cheap plug. Anyway. But I haven't introduced my cats yet to the channel. And thinking about it, but I don't know. That's a little bit more into my life on a personal level. Because like my cats are like kind of my security blanket. Like they were like clutch of during the pandemic and also when I was dealing with some like depression. But anyway, and they weren't just my cats though. They were the person who's watching my cats. My ex. I'll just say it. My ex is watching my cats. We got them together during the pandemic because, you know, things were moving in that direction until they weren't. But anyway, so he's watching them and it was just, I feel like I want to post it. I'm going to post it, I think. And I want to post it because it's just cute. It's the cutest thing ever. And I can't help it. And it's been on my mind ever since I've seen it. And it just has lightened my spirits. Like, I was already in a good mood for the most part, minus that debacle last night. because I also got some good food and then I felt better. And also I just got an invite from like my sister for a party. So I'm like, ah. So I mean, things are good, but yeah, I guess I just say all that to say, man, even though life is weird right now for me, life is good. It's just weird. A lot of weirdness has happened. And that's the only way I can describe it, just weird. Those who have been in my circle, who I've talked to about some of the weirdness, are just, you will know. But it's just been weird. It's been crazy. It's like, in a way, I'm meant to do this content creating thing because the content is just happening on its own because my life has just been kind of off. Like, not really off, but just kind of like odd. A lot of just oddities have happened. So, let me know if anyone else feels that way. Because I feel like I've talked to other people about this year and I don't know. 2023 isn't as bad as 2021 because that was the ghetto. And 2022 was mid. And this year I feel like I am emotionally optimistic this year. And I feel like good, right? But just a lot of circumstances and events are happening that I'm just kind of like, why in a row? Like, I don't know. I'll just say like the first 2 months of the year, which has only been 2 months, has been spicy, and I don't know how. And it's just weird because it's like I don't do anything. I just stay at home. Like I mind my business, and the things are just been happening on its own. It's been kind of crazy. And also I try to stay out the way. Like I'm not a drama person, but just like, and I wouldn't even say it's drama based. It's just things that you could never predict have just been happening. And it's good and bad. Good. It's not really good. It's not really bad. It's just weird. Let me know if you guys understand what that is. And also like, if that's happening with you. I'm just kind of curious. I'm speaking to y'all's fam. I'm probably going to post this as like a random thing that has nothing to do with anything. Because I don't really want to include this whole thing in my vlogging, like my travel vlog. I think I'm just going to like have some random story times here and there that I sprinkle in. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm going to end up doing. Anyway. So I am in the parking lot across the street from the start line. We're at the right spot. I am so happy that I made it and we're about to do this. And I have an hour and a half to spare. So I can use the restroom, do all the things I need to do, gear check and all that. Problem is I couldn't get to the finish where the free parking is. So again, that didn't work. But
GPS signal lost.
I'm back. So I'm so happy that you're going to think I'm crazy. I know you're going to think I'm crazy. This trip's been nuts, and I know that. But I'm happy I made my mistake yesterday because the place I was going to park at fell through. I had no way of getting there because it's, the route's blocking it. I would have to get here early. So I ended up parking where I parked at yesterday because of everything that happened yesterday. And if it wasn't for yesterday, I wouldn't have known where to park. So now I'm here plenty of time to spare, knew exactly where to go once it fell through. I didn't even panic. I was like, oh, I know where I can go. I was right there. I was like, I'm going to just go right there. And the whole entire time I was praying, like, please be available. And it was. So I'm happy. I'm over the moon. And yeah, we're about to do this. Oh, and also for my runner group. That's the sign for our group. Anyway,
Here we go.
What we got going on here?
DJ Cable, can we send Ann off in style?
Yes! The party's about to start. So I just realized this is going to be my 8th state on the quest of 50 states for half. 8th state, Nevada. I'm getting pumped because I'm just like, yeah. The 50-state quest continues. Of course, gotta rep the city, gotta rep the shy. Yes.
You'll always be my nice guy. You'll always be my nice guy. You'll always be my nice guy. You're the night sky trying to make me see your stars, but the dark gets so lonely. Now I see violet, I can feel silence. And the dark's all that I see when your stars have burnt out and your heart makes no sound. I'll find violet in your eyes. You'll
I just got done
always
doing
be.
hair check, time's coming. I kind of want to warm up a little bit, but I'm a little scared to warm up since I'm not really 100%. So I'm just gonna kind of leave it all out there. Definitely gonna be run walking. My toe is not bothering me right now, but I don't know. I didn't get to do any long runs this whole entire training plan because I injured myself right before the long run started to actually ramp up. So, wish me luck. It's getting colder. Got about 15 more minutes before I line up. Yikes. The race starts at 4:30. Trying to keep moving.
All day, watch the time. I can't find the point where our two pass the line. But you're the night sky, I'm trying to see your stars. But I've always feared the dark. Now I see violet, I can feel your silence. You always feel so far when your stars have burnt out and your heart makes no sound. I'll find violet in your eyes. You'll
Do this.
always. You'll always be my nice guy.
He's like, what? No, this isn't what.
All in.
Whenever you need to take a break, you can always take a dance break.
I'm almost at mile 9, and I'm starting to feel like I haven't been able to train. Normally, I am good for pretty much the whole entire half, and mile 9 right now is kicking my behind, but we'll get it done. Yep, get it done. So, I'm a little off. I totally just took a shot of vodka. I can't help myself. I don't know. Maybe that was a little pick-me-up I needed to get this done. I don't even drink vodka, so that was weird I even did that. Oh well. Happens in Vegas, stays in Vegas, right? Right now, I am a little over 11 miles. I'm keep getting second winds here and there, but man, my left side is killing me. It hurts. But I think it's because with me having my foot injury on my right foot, I feel like I can tell my left side was overcompensating, and man, it's killing me right now. But I'm gonna take my time, get to the finish. This, clearly, you know, we already knew I wasn't racing this, but I've been taking plenty of pictures and talking to a lot of people and listening to music, and it's been good. So, yeah, this is that. See? We're almost there. You better believe I found a beer drinking running club. I'm representing one myself, so had to do it. Took 2 beer shots. Now we're about to almost done. We're almost at mile 12. So, vodka, 2 beer shots, running. Yep. Pretty mural right here on the final straightaway. Yeah, a little over 12 miles. Almost done. There's fire at the end. Almost at mile 13. Once I'm there, I'm sprinting. Actually, once I pass the Mirage sign, I'm going forward all the way to the end. See that finish line? It's right there. So how did it go? That's how it went. We got it done. See, I completed it, and hopefully you enjoyed this show. I wanted to give you guys like a view of Vegas. Actually, let me give you. Isn't that cool? Running a race, particularly half marathon or more, that's literally the best way to tour a whole entire city. Just saying. But anyway, so I got it done, and now I'm heading back to my car. I'm glad I got it done. It actually, man, I just feel good. I feel really good. And it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, considering the fact that I haven't trained really as well as I wanted to. I really give it to the fact that I've been eating really healthy, and I lost weight even because of my diet. So I think that has helped a lot. And also my mindset is just better. Like, my mind is right. Things are together. So, yeah, I'm walking back. I think there was another way for me to get to the parking garage, but I couldn't. I'm just going the way I came because I don't really know. I know that's weird, but I'd rather do that. But anyway, so I'm walking back, and yeah, so I'm gonna head back to the Airbnb, and I'm gonna make printer and have beer and chill because I'm cold. I'm very cold. It was really windy. It was great running weather though. So running wise, it felt awesome. It's just after the run, child, it's cold. It's like in the 40s, but it feels colder than that. So, you know, once your body cools off, it's like, oh my God, cold. So that's what's been happening. So yeah, that's what's happening. Walking back, and after that, I just feel so good. My cat sitter texted me, and it was just really nice. And then someone else texted me too, and it was just really cool. I don't know. I feel good. Like, this is probably the best. I needed this so badly. Like, overall, not just the race, this vacation. I really needed it. It's very clear. Anyway, that's all for now. I am going to see you in a little bit.